Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Asad. I'm from for the class 9.1, and today I'm going to be explaining about debt, which is what is it called? A religion material lesson. So let's get right into it. Debt is essentially borrowed money that you are obligated to repay when you take on debt. You're receiving funds from a lender or creditor which you agree to pay back over time, usually with interest. Here's a breakdown of the key concepts related to debt. So there is a principal. This is the original amount of money you borrow. For example, if you take out a loan of $10,000, that $10,000 is the principal. And then the second is interest. This interest is the cost of borrowing money, expressed as a percentage of principal's. Lenders charge interest as a way to make profit. For example, you have a 5% annual interest rate on a 10,000 loan. You'll owe $500 of interest a year. And then there's the term. This is the length of money you have to repay back. Terms can vary widely from a few months or a credit card balance to several for a New Year's mortgage or student loan. And then there's repayments. These are the regular payments that you make to reduce the debt. Repayments usually cover for both the principal and the interest. For example, a monthly payment on a loan might be $200, and which include $150 toward the principal and $50 toward the interest. And then this kind of debt is haram in Islam because there's interest, where interest is taking our money. Not like that. I mean, interest is when we borrow, like for example, $200 and we must repay $250. The $50 is interest and it is haram because when we borrow money, we must also return back the amount that we borrowed. And there's a statement from the Quran that prohibits interest, which or riba, like in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 275, which is, that has the meaning of those who devour usury will not stand except as the stand one whom the devil has driven to madness from the devil. That is because they say trade is just like usury, but Allah has permitted trade and forbidden usury. Besides that, there is also in Surah Al-Baqarah 278 until 279, which you can read by yourself because I don't want to read it. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.